Standard 7th, Unit 3, Geography, Population and the Settlement. It's a very interesting lesson because the population and how can they created the population and the settlement. So now let us go to the topic. Population and the settlement. So what is the population geography? What is population geography? Population geography is a study of demographic phenomena which includes natality, mortality, growth rates, etc. Through the both space and time, increase or decrease in population indicates population distribution and growth. The study of movements and mobility of population is called migration. What is a migration? So migration that means moving one place to another place. So next is a discuss the topic races. A biological grouping within the human species. Within the human species is called the races. The race is group of a people with more or less permanent distinguishing characteristics that called inherited. The most widely found human races are based on visual traits such as the head shape, the facial features, nose shape, eye shape, color, skin color, blood group and etc. So next discuss the topic the major world human races. The major world human races are Caucasoid, Mongoloid, Negroid, another one Australoid. So Caucasoid. The Caucasoid is known as European race. European race. This group is one with fair skin and dark brown eyes, the wave hair and narrow nose. The Caucasoids are also found in Eurasia. So next Negroid. Negroid have the dark eyes, black skin, black wool hair, white nose, long head and thick lips. They are living in the part of Africa, different parts of Africa. Mongolians. The Mongolians race commonly known as Asian American race. Mongolians have the light yellow or brown skin, straight hair, flat face, broad head, medium nose. Such peoples are found in Asia and Arctic region. So next asteroids. The asteroids have the wide nose, curly hair, dark skin and short eye. They are living in Australia and Asia. Okay, so another important one, human geography. Human geography is a study of human and its surrounding to the natural environment. It is called the human geography. So next discuss the topic races of India. So one of the cradle lands of human civilization. So India is said to be one of the cradle lands of human civilization. The ancient Indus Valley civilization in India is believed to have been of the Dravidian origin in northern India. The Dravidian people were pushed southward to Indo-Aryan. So the Dravidian people into the Indo-Aryan came in later. South India was dominated by three Dravidian kingdoms. Three Dravidian kingdoms, Chera, Chola and Pandyas. And another one Dravidian languages. So Dravidian languages Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and Tulu. Almost all the Dravidian lived in southern part of India. So next discuss the topic of religion. Religion means a particular system of faith and worship. Particular system of faith and worship, which brings human being with human society. Religion. A religion is a symbol of group identity and a cultural rallying point. Religion is a symbol of group identify and the rallying point. It is called the religion. So next we'll discuss the topic classification of religion. Classification of religion, universalizing religion, ethnic religions, tribal or traditional religion. So now let us discuss the topic universalizing religion. Universalizing religions. Christianity, Islam and Buddhism. Christianity, Islam and Buddhism, it is universalizing religion. And next, ethnic religions. Judaism, Hinduism, Shintoism. Judaism, Hinduism and Shintoism, it is called the ethnic religion. Next, tribal or traditional religions. Animism, Shamanism, another one Shaman. So animism, that means it is it's a soul. The Shamanism, it is the bad evils, and another one Shaman, it is in Tamil Mandrigan. Okay. So classification of the religion already discussed that. So now that is the religion and the place of worship. Religion and the place of worship. Buddhism, the place of worship Vigara. Christianity, the place of worship churches. Hinduism, the place of worship temple. Islam, the place of worship mosque. Jainism, the place of worship Basadi. The Judaism, the place of worship synagogue. And Judaism, the place of worship Agiyari. So next we discuss the topic language, a great force of civilization. A great force of civilization. Language is a great force of civilization. Language, either in the written or oral form. Written or oral form is most of the common types of communication. The common types of communication. Language promotes the transmissions of ideas and the functioning of political, economic, social and religious system. So next we discuss the topic major languages in the world. Major languages in the world. Tamil, Hindi, Chinese, English, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Arabic, German. So these are the major languages in world. So next we discuss the topic languages of India. Languages of India. India has many languages and culture. Each state has its own language. 22 major languages were recognized by Indian Constitution. Kashmiri, Urdu, Punjabi, Hindi, Rajasthani, Gujarati, Bengali and Assami are spoken in North India. The main languages of the Dravidian family. Main languages in the Dravidian family. Or Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and etc. These languages are mainly spoken in North India. It's a very important one, children. So 11th July World Population Day. 11th July World Population Day. 21st February International Mother Language Day. International Mother Language Day. Next in the third Sunday in January, every year World Religious Day. World Religious Day. Next 21st May, the World Cultural Diversity Day. The World Cultural Diversity Day. It's a very important one. And next day discuss the topic settlement. It's a major important one, rural settlement, and another one it is on the urban settlement. Settlement is a place where people live and interact with the activities such as agriculture, trading and entertainment. Agriculture, trading and entertainment, it is called it's a settlement. And another one, it is on the rural settlement. A rural settlement is a community involved predominantly in primary activities such as agriculture, lumbering, fishing and mining. So another urban settlement. Urban settlement engages in predominantly in secondary and tertiary activities such as industries, trade and banking.